This is the CJAD 800 Caring for Kids Radiothon in support of the Montreal Children's Hospital. Join the Circle of Hugs, 60 cents a day, $18 a month. Show your support by calling the Dormez-vous Phone Bank at 514-939-KIDS or toll free at 1-888-547-KIDS.
Well, Rick Peterson here at, 4:09 on such a beautiful day. It has been lovely. And I'm opening my email to get going today. And I see an email from a neighbor really out in the neck of the woods where I live out in St. Lazare, and his name is Bruce. And he sent me an email that set the tone for me today. Katie's story. Born November 5th, 1978 at the Lakeshore General Hospital, a beautiful cherub with curly golden hair who loved being read to and would at age 2 and a bit literally memorize the stories read to her and repeat them at no loss of words. Bruce writes of Katie. November 27th, 1987, Kate suffered a seizure in the evening. And Bruce writes that his wife rushed her down to the Children's to be diagnosed. They found she had a cerebral aneurysm and would have to stay hospitalized while they tried to reduce the swelling. Under the direction of Dr. Blondel and his understudy, Dr. José Louis Montes, and you've been hearing a lot about these doctors throughout the day. During this time, my wife, he writes, Susan, lived at the hospital while I remained at home to care for our youngest daughter, Jenny, age 7. The staff of the hospital were absolutely incredible in making my life comfortable and finding sleeping quarters for her during that entire period. They would arrive early in the morning, pick up breakfast for her, stay a few hours, then return at night with her supper, all to say how much we appreciate the entire professional and non-professional employees of the hospital. Kate remained hospitalized until December 23rd, when we received permission to bring Katie home for Christmas. Kate enjoyed being back from Christmas, but talk about a mother's intuition and insight into a child's well-being. She felt that things were just not right and returned with Katie to the Children's on Boxing Day. Monday, early morning, December 28th, I received a call from the hospital asking me to get there as soon as possible. The aneurysm is enlarging. They must operate immediately with only a 50-50 chance of success and a lot of possible brain damage, even if it's a success. 6 hours or so later, the surgery was completed. No one knew what to expect from Kate. My wife asked me to go in first, as the thought of what might transpire devastated her. I approached the bed with her tiny body all wrapped up, her head all in bandages. She was awake and she just turned her head slightly, looked at me and said annoyingly, "Dad, you're late." And the tears started to flow. I called in my wife, and through those tears, hugs, we celebrated a true miracle in our lives. We were told there was some brain damage that could become apparent, but truthfully, we never noticed flaws. Kate completed all levels of schooling with incredible marks and graduated from the Fine Arts program at John Abbott in 2 years versus the standard 3 with an average of 95%. Now, what would she choose as her career path? Well, she chose the nursing program at John Abbott, in which she excelled, and her goal? To work at the Montreal Children's in the pediatrics division. December 2002 found Kate on Christmas break with one more semester to go to fulfill her dream. She'd been in contact and had already worked at the Children's, and recruitment staff of the hospital were anxious to get her on board. January 29th, 2003, 3:20 p.m. Katie and her mother were tragically killed by a reckless truck driver on the Île La Tourte Bridge in Vaudreuil. Because of Kate's dedication, Bruce continues to write, because of her personality and incredible course marks, she received her certificate from John Abbott recognizing the completion of the program requirements for nursing. And with the assistance of John Abbott, and again her outstanding course results, she was granted her nursing diploma posthumously by the Minister of Education, Quebec. The community, the world, and the Children's lost so much potential that day. And my surviving daughter and myself still suffer the loss, which we can never restore. I send this letter along with my donation because before the accident, Katie's hospitalization and operation was a major event in our lives. and there is no way possible to express our gratitude and devotion to the Montreal Children's for the miracle they provided us with, and they being Katie's choice for her lifelong dream. This is but just scratching the surface of her shortened life, her hospital stay, and educational pursuits. There are more heart-rending episodes in all that took place during her hospitalization and subsequent life, so please accept our humble donation, which we will try to replenish each year, and accept the funds in the name of our loving daughter and sister, Katie.